The girl slipped a prayer bead bracelet onto her wrist, but the next moment, the beads exploded. The exorcist calmly explained that the string must have been weak, but when she turned her face away, her expression grew tense, because behind Miko stood a vicious spirit, silently clinging to her. At that moment, the exorcist suddenly asked Miko if she had noticed anything strange. Miko shook her head and said no. If the spirit realized Miko could see it, it would devour her instantly. The spirit glared at Miko, convinced she had noticed it, but her calm expression tricked it into believing she hadn't. In reality, Miko was trembling with fear, pretending not to see a thing. While the spirit watched her, Miko quietly took out her phone and played with it. The ghost, disappointed, eventually turned and left. Only when it was gone did Miko break down in tears, overwhelmed by terror. Back home, Miko washed her face to regain her composure. But when she lifted her head, she saw another terrifying spirit reflected in the mirror, standing right behind her. Even then, she forced herself to stay calm, pretending a speck of dust had gotten into her eye, lowering her head as though she were just rinsing it out. That night, Miko sprinkled salt into the corners of her room for protection, but as she lay in bed, she felt something under the blanket. Pulling it back, she found a small ghost lying on top of her. She shut her eyes, pretended not to notice, and pulled the covers over herself. By dawn, every ghost in her home had disappeared, as if the horrors of the night had been nothing more than a nightmare. She went to school as usual. Her friend Hana greeted her cheerfully, but Miko flinched in panic, imagining spirits lurking in every corner of the classroom. Then, as she turned her head, she saw a ghost outside the third-floor window. It locked eyes with her before slowly phasing through the wall to enter the classroom. Miko froze in terror, unable to move, her gaze fixed on the ghost. Hana, completely unaware of what was happening, only saw Miko standing rigid, her face tense with fear. But then, from Hana's desk, strange sounds began to echo. A pale, twisted hand crept slowly out of the drawer, reaching toward her.